What's up guys, welcome to another Top 3 Tuesday. Firstly, I just want to say that last week my baby boy came into the world, baby Arthur. So it's been a whirlwind of 9 or 10 days I think it's been now since he arrived. But he's such a lovely young lad, he's already got so much character. As much character as you can have in a lot of sleeping, eating and pooping. But it's the faces he pulls, you know, he's such a lovely little lad, and it's been an incredible week really to have him here, and how your life changes so instantly. But he's such a blessing, and just thought I'd like to share that with you. So welcome Arthur to the world. Hopefully one day he'll get to try out some of my retro gaming if he doesn't think it's all obsolete and terrible, and you know, the same way a lot of us probably look at older things as well. But you know, we'll hopefully bring him up the right way. We'll see. Anyway, yes, today's Top 3 Tuesday is top 3 PlayStation racing games, which I think the 32-bit era was dominated by racing games. There's so much on like the Saturn and the PS1, and even the N64 had some memorable racing games. So I'm just going to talk about 3 that I particularly have fond memories of. First up is Colin McRae Rally. I know there's been loads of these since, but I just felt like this was one of the first games where the physics were just right, with the different terrain and everything. Some great tracks, and at the time really good graphics, a lot of fun. Really, I would say this now because I'm just not that great at racing games. You know, my favourite racing series is Mario Kart. Obviously that doesn't come into this category, but yeah, I'm not great at racing games. So a game like Gran Turismo won't make it into this list because, you know, it's realistic and I'm just not that great. So yeah, Colin McRae Rally, a lot of fun, some good times playing this. It wasn't actually that long ago that I played this again, so it's you know, I know there's been sequels since and all, but yeah, a lot of fun. Next up is Micro Machines V3, which I think gets forgotten a little bit with the people talking about classic Micro Machines games. Everyone remembers, you know, the first one and the second one, and then the '96 Tournament Edition one, I think, on the Mega Drive, which I think was an adaptation of Micro Machines 2. All great games, but I think this is the best Micro Machines game out there. Sorry for the reflection now I'm getting, but yeah, Micro Machines V3 kind of brought 3D elements into it a bit more, but it played so smoothly. It had the best multiplayer options available if you got the multi-tap and everything. It is the best Micro Machines game. I don't think it's been bettered since then, and you know, people forget about this one almost. They always go back to the 8 and 16-bit versions, and then obviously the more modern ones on the PS2 that didn't exactly set the world alight, and then obviously the new version that's been very hit and miss with fans. But this is the best one, guys, and it's still relatively cheap. I'd say pick this one up if you want the proper Micro Machines experience. This is like a best of greatest hits of everything you want from the series. And finally, we're going really far back in the PlayStation library, and that's Ridge Racer, because this was the game that I bought with my PlayStation back in 1997. It had just been released as a Platinum version. Obviously that copy had left me at some point, and I've repurchased it since. Ridge Racer is just classic arcade racing, and it's so close to the arcade original. This is, you know, that era, 95 time, when that cusp between arcade quality and home console quality was starting to marry together. You know, it was possible of getting that sort of quality on the home consoles, and it's only, let's be honest, it's one track and a couple of variations of this track. There's not a lot. It is basically an arcade game, you know, but it's so much fun. It's an easy game to pick up. There's not too much. You can do the manual transmission, make it a bit more interesting for you, but a lot of time you just stick on the auto. But great, well, I say great, Euro trancey pop dance music, you know, if that's your sort of thing. Annoying commentator, but you know, it's all part of the charm. Beautiful graphics. You play it today and it's so bright and colourful and still amazing to look at, you know. Obviously games are going to be a lot smoother running these days, but it's still so much fun, and it's got, you know, you play it on a big screen TV. It's the proper 90s arcade experience all over. Turn the volume up, shut down and have fun. Great game. And I ended up buying Revolution soon, you know, as well, Ridge Racer Revolution, which is more of the same, you know. I think it's a few extra cars and different courses, but it's not a lot of difference. And it had a few other sequels that I never really played. There was Ridge Racer Type 4. I'm assuming there was some on the PS2 and stuff as well, but always come back to the original, man. It's just it's Namco back during their prime. What more can you say? Well, guys, cheers for watching, and we will bring you another Top 3 Tuesday soon. And yeah, like, subscribe if you fancy it, and leave a comment below on your top racing games for the PS1. That would be great to hear from you. Cheers, guys.